congratulations on your new role. This is very exciting. A lot of us have been rooting for you. How you feeling?
Sam, thank you. I am beyond excited. You know, I'm grateful, really grateful for the opportunity. And you know, I kid who grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, watching the Today Show as a kid. Bryant and Katie, I grew up on them, and to have someone come into my office several weeks ago and say, you know what, we think maybe you should be the guy, and I'm like, am I being punked? So I'm thrilled. It's the professional honor of a lifetime, Sam.
Yep. Okay, so tell me this. When you first learned, I know that you just said that you thought that you're being punked, but what did that feel like? In that moment, did you jump up and down? I mean, you were just tapped to replace Hoda. Tell me what your thoughts were exactly in the moment when they told you.
I cried. You know, I'm a man of great emotion, and I thought about, I started to think about the 20, almost 25 years of work that I've put in. I thought about all those, you know, long days and short nights, and I thought about my parents and the sacrifices that they made, and they made many. You know, my mom at one point picked up a second job. I thought about my grandparents, both of whom have passed away. You know, but my mother's mother was a elementary school custodian. My father's mother, at one point, to take care of 5 kids. She was running numbers and liquor and ended up in prison. My dad was born in a prison in West Virginia. Sam, I don't come from a whole lot. And so to just get to 30 Rock years ago, that was a feat. I was done. I had already climbed the mountain. And then all of a sudden this happens, and it's just like, man, wow.
Yeah, it's well-deserved, Craig. And, you know, your story is very inspiring. And you said this morning that you spoke to a lot of people that you trusted before the news was shared. Were there any words of advice that stuck with you as the announcement became official?
Well, the most salient words were "Don't screw this up." That. And by the way, I cleaned up the language there for you.
Right.
But that came from one of my many bosses here. But no, listen. Hoda Kotb said to me, she said, "Just keep being you. Like, you just keep being yourself. That's who got you here. Why would you be someone else? And trust the people around you." Like, what a lot of folks don't realize is we have the best team in television news at the Today Show, and we have had that team for a number of years now. And so to just trust the couple hundred folks behind the scenes, that's what I'll continue to do. That was the best advice I've gotten.
I love it. Thank you so much, Craig. Congratulations, and we can't wait to see your next chapter.
Sam, thank you so much. By the way, KUSA continues to be one of the best NBC stations in this country, so thank you.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I'll spread the word.